This process of dying really simplifies your life. And often, as I experience emotions that sometimes don't even have explanation, they're just feelings in my physical body that sit there. There's this desire to be at home in my bed. A lot of wanting to just be at home in my bed or to be alone. And when I'm, outside in a place like this, just walking home, even though it's a place that I've been many times and I know how to get home and it's the middle of the day, I'm safe, my body feels anxious. And I think that's really interesting because for me, one of the sort of key characteristics of this dying process is this recognition that seems to arise that this is wild. I'm in the jungle, I'm in the wilderness, and I'm an animal. And even though everything appears quite patterned and clear sometimes and structured, you might say, everyone seems to be on a kind of conveyor belt of sorts. This is the wilderness. And it's a whole holographic field, you might say, of raw primal life, playing out these unpredictable and sometimes very juicy storylines. My walk home is not just a walk through the city, it's a trek through the jungle. It's my body seeking comfort and familiarity. Oh, okay. And I almost just crossed the street without pressing the button, see? Anything can happen. And the way that you exist in your physical body, it really changes. It's like the world becomes more three-dimensional. You don't feel like you're just this set of eyes anymore looking out into what's in front of you. There's a world that exists behind you and underneath you and above you, and you're swimming in it. And you can literally do whatever you want in it that you're physically able to do. It is a tremendous amount of freedom that can be very scary, because you wonder, what will I do with that freedom? Will I say something that hurts somebody? Will I act on an intrusive thought and fuck something up, cause a lot of damage? Sometimes with that freedom, I just want to sit. I want to do nothing, and it feels like, wow, everyone else is on a conveyor belt and I'm just sitting here. What am I missing out on? And all of that stuff, it's stuff that I think is pretty universal to anyone who walks on this path, especially in a Western culture that engineers us to be productivity machines. And not even just productivity machines, but to take the world for granted, to take not just our existence, but to take the kaleidoscope of human meaning as a given, as something inherent, not as something that we create and we observe, but as something that is like a fact of life, which it is a fact of life, but it's not life, if you know what I mean. And so the world starts to feel a lot less familiar, in some ways a lot more dangerous, a lot more free, and there's more possibility, but also a lot more, if I feel like I don't know what I'm doing or who I am, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of people who know what they're doing and who they are, it's like sometimes there's this feeling that I have to look like I have somewhere to be. I have an agenda. And the mind loves to come up with all sorts of hypotheticals and paranoias about, like, just filtered through my own conditioning, right? Like, oh, if I stand in the middle of a public place without somewhere to be or something to do, then some cop is going to come up to me or something like that. I live in America, if you couldn't tell. The body really wants to slow down. You realize how much you've been abusing the body and how much everyone is addicted to kind of abusing the body. I wouldn't say abusing the body is the addiction, but it's like addicted to being a mind rather than being a body, or being in the body, you might say. And with each step I take, it's like I feel like I'm supposed to do something with meaning and purpose, like look out a window or something. Something to show the people walking by that I'm like not crazy. And now there's a whole group of people coming, so I'm gonna keep walking. Okay. Bye now.